morning. Happy Friday. Yeah. Happy Friday to you. It's a good one, too. It's a good Friday. It is Good Friday. Happy Friday to you. This is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Good morning, Black Harry. I'm definitely rejoicing. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm amped on all that good stuff on this good here Friday morning. Amazing morning, Brenda Lolita. Amazing morning to ya. Yeah. Amazing morning to everybody locked in on YouTube, on Raymond Sound Radio, Facebook, and Instagram. Y'all hit me up. I know I'm late. But I said what I'm not going to do is be late and be in the studio and not go live because I made a decision. Decisions, let me tell y'all something. Decisions are important. If y'all were on my Instagram page this morning and Facebook, actually, good morning, Monica, you would have seen the deliberation process. But, there was no intervention, so I took part, okay? Good morning, DeVoice. And let me first say, good morning, Jay Moses. Let me first say, I feel all right. I feel very fine about the size of my cup, okay? Yes, Montana, amazing morning. Of course, you came on right at the right time. Let me tell you, it is hot chocolate today, y'all. I got hot chocolate today. It's that kind of weather. The weather made me do it. The weather made me do it. Good morning, tasty parties. Hey, the weather made me do it. It really did. We're going to have some real good time. Excuse me. That thing be good to my soul, y'all. Ooh. I said we're going to have some good time. We're going to have a good time this morning. Good conversation because I told y'all, I think it was the earlier part of this week. Y'all can listen. Y'all let me know. Montana, don't come for me like that, okay? Y'all, my glasses, I'm keeping them on today. How about that? Work with me. Listen, let me tell you. Oh, let me just go ahead and tell y'all this before we get into this conversation because it's about to be really good. I already know it. Raymond Sound Radio, you can text me 843-580-6550 for shout outs, for questions, for all of that good stuff. For those of you watching me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, just drop the comments below. Drop it low. Drop it low. Drop it low. Monica, no, this isn't coffee. It's no caffeine, y'all. We're good. All right. We're all good in these streets. Y'all already know hot chocolate is my placebo. Okay. It's my placebo. And I feel fine about it. I feel all right about it today. Okay. Oh. For those of you who don't feel okay about it, let me tell you what the Spirit of God told me as I was driving into the station today, because I was processing a conversation that I had yesterday with somebody. And what was impressed upon me is you can understand and not agree all at the same time. I just wanted to drop that little nugget to you this morning before we get into our conversation. Good morning, Aunt Brenda. Amazing morning to you. Okay, I can't take that glare. You can understand exactly where somebody's coming from, what they're saying, all of that, and you cannot agree at the same time. And if you don't feel fine about that, then hey, that's you. But I know what it is. Okay, we're gonna get into this conversation because earlier this week I told y'all that we would talk about the 5 things that you need for your morning. Okay, everybody needs something for their morning, and I'm about to tell you these 5 things that's just going to get your morning all the way together. For years, y'all, I have been doing a regimen. I've been going over my regimen with y'all. Y'all been asking me to please do a video about it. And I'm getting more comfortable with it. If y'all see my page, I'm doing reels and things, Your girl's she's getting better with her content. So just be patient, okay? Let me tell you something. Patience will work for you. It will, all right? Good morning, Octavia. It will definitely work for you. Stand by. This hot chocolate, though, it's like they made it extra special for me. Anywho, I've been doing my regimen for the past couple years, and yes, I'm gonna get y'all a video. Y'all heard me talk about it. It's actually going to be in the new planner that's releasing. I've been talking about my regimen and how I've seen proven results as a result of me going through my regimen every single day. There are just things that I absolutely have to do. And today I'm going to tell y'all 5 things that you need for your morning to kick off your morning, to just get your morning all the way together. We made a commitment over the last 30 days. Oh, yes. Thank you, Monica. Woo, thank you. Y'all help me every single day. I'm shareable in these streets, okay? Y'all share me on all of your social media platforms right now. Stop what you're doing. Just hit the little button, beep, 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 beep. Tag your people and tell them come on in. And you don't have to relay this over and tell somebody, yo, I was watching Winnie this morning and she said such and such, such. They could just hear it for themselves. So go ahead and share me. I'm shareable in these streets. And then for those of you listening on Rhema Sound Radio, you can copy the link and send it on over in the text and all of that. So you just made it real easy for y'all. How about that? Thank you so much for the reminder. Now, let me tell you about these 5 things, because it's going to get your day all the way together, and it's going to you're just going to get amazing results. Years ago, I shared, I think it was like last year, I shared my story of why I implemented, oh, God, you're so good. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. I shared my story of why I needed to implement regimens. I was just so sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was tired of getting the same results. I was tired of being, grumpy in the morning. I was tired of having attitudes. I was tired of not knowing how to express myself. I was tired of getting up in the morning and trying to figure out, or going to sleep at night and trying to figure out if when I get up in the morning, how I would feel. I was tired of putting that energy onto other people, and they didn't deserve that. I was just tired of it. So I made up in my mind that I needed to get some results, because stagnation was not where it was for me. It was like, it wasn't enjoyable. So I had to do something different. I started implementing these very important things. And since we've made this 30-day commitment, I told y'all, listen, it's 30 days. You didn't commit it to be better. You just straight up, I'm going to be better. I'm going to be better for other people. Not just for yourself, but listen, there are some things that I have to do within me, because God has trusted me in the company of some people, and God has assigned some people to my life. See, that's what we get off sometimes. Sometimes we think things are all about us, and it ain't about you. Let me be very clear. When God has found a person he can flow it through, he's found a person he can flow it to. So if you get in your mindset of serving the kingdom and being better for godly assignments and godly projects, God will bless you in the process. Just go ahead and be water for somebody else. How about that? Let God's light shine through you. I've never seen, okay, y'all see me take my glasses off, and I take them off because I use a ring light over here just to give me a little halo. I can see your halo. Okay. Just to give me a little halo, at the high points of my face and things, and make the lighting a little bit better. Well, I've never seen where a light can be kept to itself, where it doesn't affect the environment that it's in. Well, that's you in your life. When you step on the scene anywhere, the light that you've allowed shine through your life, God's light, will affect others, including you. So we get out of the mindset of saying, hey, listen, I'm focused on me. I want to be better for me. If we get out of that mindset, God will do bigger, bolder, more amazing things in our lives, because we have other people in our scope to bless. So as we get into these 5 things and talk about it, I trust that y'all are ready to just have better mornings, because y'all already know, when you get up in the morning, if you feel sour, everybody else around you gonna get that sour vibe. They're going to get that sour vibe. Like, your energy not going to be on it. It's like the people who say, don't talk to me, I haven't had my coffee yet. That's the people that just can't function, Well, listen, if you ain't had your coffee yet, why you didn't get your coffee before you came in my environment? Why you didn't get your coffee before you went to work? See, be those little simple things, y'all. Let me tell you something. It's the small foxes that spoil the vine. I tell y'all that almost every day. If we take care of the simple things, we won't have to worry about them boiling over into larger things, because we didn't already took care of the small thing. It's as simple as, if somebody can't come at you, can't talk to you because you haven't had your coffee yet, simple. Just go get your coffee before you go around people. We be deep. We be so deep, and you don't have to be deep, okay? So listen, we're going to talk about these 5 things. I got to get the help on my trusty dusty phone. Not dusty, but I took a picture of it because I, was taking notes and things. Anywho, I got them. The 5 things. Number one is, it's not number one, but one of the things that you need is a reason. One of the 5 things that you need to kick off your day is you need a reason. Why in the world? Okay, listen, we be trying to sit here and discount it like we not the stuff here on the earth. And we are. Let me tell you something. God loves us. We are the jam. And he absolutely loves not only to bless our lives, but to use us in what he's doing. And sometimes we discount ourselves and thinking that God's not using us or God doesn't have a reason for us when he does. You need a reason. Why are you getting up today? Why? Why are you getting amped today? Why are you getting pumped today? Why? You need a reason. Don't let nobody tell you you don't need a reason. Yes, yes, yes. The Bible has outlined. This is the day the Lord's made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. But what is my reason for doing it? God, my reason is getting up this morning to encourage, motivate, inspire, infuse with hope, empower your people. And I'm going to do it through transparency and scriptural support. God, I'm going to go on this job today and I'm going to rock it out. I'm going to let the people experience your love. I'm going to let the people experience your power all through me because you are going to put your power in me. See, we got to stop patty caking in these streets, y'all. Straight up and down, just stop patty caking and say, God, I'm getting up this morning and I'm focused on doing your business so the kingdom can be advanced. Stop having personal agendas. Period. No personal agendas don't get you nowhere. Y'all ain't noticed that yet? Your personal agenda gonna get you right there on your street where you at and where you been at the whole time. But then when you're ready for advancement, when you're ready for elevation, when you're ready for promotion, have God's kingdom in mind, have his assignment in mind, have his whole purpose for you and your life in mind. Like, God, you know what? You're right. I'm going to go out here and I'm about to rock this thing out. Like, I'm about to let people, experience who you are through my life. If we just wrap our minds around knowing that God listen. My reason today is to jam out this day whereby people will experience you because I've made up in my mind that I'm going to be your best natural representation here in the earth. So God, since I've made my mind up to do that, that's going to be my reason. And that's what I'm wrapping my mind around, that people will encounter me today and they will experience your love. People will encounter me today and they will experience your peace. People will encounter me today and they will experience laughter because God, that's who you are. We got to get up with a reason, y'all. When you don't get up with a reason in mind, you be dragging. You're dragging, you're not prioritized, you're not organized, and you don't have focus. I mean, I'm sure pretty much everybody has experienced that. If you haven't, congratulations. I have definitely experienced mornings where I got up and I didn't have a reason or a purpose. Yes, we can get super deep and be like, "Ooh, every day God has given me." He has. But if I don't acknowledge it, it's not that. If I don't acknowledge what God is doing, who he is, what he's done, what he's put in my life, it's just going to remain what it is. And it's never going to have results in my life until I acknowledge it. Period. So every single morning, one of the 5 things that you need a reason. What are you doing today? What are you doing? Just ask yourself. Ask yourself that question. Number 2, or not number 2. Another thing that you need. 2 or 5. How about that? You need resolve. Okay. You need a resolve to say, hey, listen, I'm good with my day and I'm good with what God is doing. Now I'm going to go out here and do it. A resolve is a moment at peace. Sometimes as part of this, 30-day commitment we've made to not allow darkness, to take us, not be in depression, not even teeter it, not entertain it, none of that, and just be better as people. We need to resolve that God designed us and he didn't make a mistake. A lot of times we don't go out and do and be the bigness, or we don't go out and just be amazing like God has designed us because we don't have a resolve that he did that for us, for other people to be blessed by it. We don't. We think in our minds sometimes that, listen, God did this, but it's all good. You try to be mediocre, you try to scale back. Let me be very clear with you. You are dope on purpose. God did that for you. You are amazing on purpose. God did all that for you. You got the juice. You do. And it's no need in hiding it. God doesn't make mistakes. And when he designed you, when he set you up, God did not say, hey, yo, listen, Man, I didn't mean to put that on Winnie. No, you need a resolve that you have the boldness from God. You have authority from God. You have joy from God. You have peace from God. You are prosperous by God. Promotion came from God. You have to have a resolve in your day that God has blessed you. God has promoted you. God has rewarded you. God loves you. You have to have that resolve every single morning, because if you don't, let me be very clear with you. You're going to allow any and everybody to come in and do what they want to do, like how they want to do it in your day. You didn't already had a conversation with your day and with God about how this thing going to line up. So how in the world are you going to allow somebody else to interject themselves in your day? Simple, because you didn't have a resolve. You didn't have a resolve in your heart that, yo, listen, God not only has me, but he didn't set my whole day up. See, that's how you get to a place where you don't allow other people's energy to affect your energy. Yeah. You make up in your mind like, okay, listen, I've done my confession. This is how my day is going to line up. Now, I've already asked God to show up on the scene. So when something shows up that doesn't align with what I spoke to my day about, God's going to handle that. So it's no need for me to get in a tizzy. Either however he's going to handle it, whether it be through the wisdom he's going to give you, the strength he's going to give you, favor, however he shows up, he's going to take care of it. If you have that resolve, you're into your day knowing that you not only make an impact with your life, but other people that come into your day and in your environment can't shift that. You can't move it. Because I've had a conversation with God today. You got to have that resolve, y'all. You got to have a reason. You got to have a resolve. And you ready for the third one? You got to have a request. Probably should have done that before resolve, but you got to have a request. What are you requesting from God for your day? When you don't request things from God, you wander aimlessly. The Bible tells us a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Another verse in the Bible tells us that God has set before us life and death, blessings and cursings. Choose life. That means you got choices today. And if you don't make a request to God to give you divine wisdom and divine direction to set your day up where it's overly blessed beyond measure, if you don't set some requests up, let me be very clear. How can you have an expectation? How in the world can you expect certain things when you don't request? Come on, how? I'm trying to figure that thing out. I know my mornings, my days are all the way lit because I've set aside time where I've not only spent time in conversation with God, but sometimes I need a request, and it's not always about me. A good bit of the time, I'm requesting God to do stuff for y'all. God bless their day beyond measure. God, be big, be bold, be amazing like you are in their lives today. God, flood their lives with wisdom. God, give them strength during these 30 days, God, to remain on the course and stay faithful. God, show them a new way. Like, I am requesting things. I need that in my day, because when God sees what I'm doing for somebody else, he'll do it for me. What I make happen for somebody else, God will make happen for me. If I take time out and confess and declare and decree over somebody else's day and somebody's life, maybe they don't have the strength to do it. Maybe they don't even know how to do it. Guess what? Somebody else will do that for me in my life. I already know it for an assurance. I don't have to wonder whether or not it's getting done because I've requested on somebody else's behalf or even my own. So I can go through my day because I got a reason, I got a resolve, I got a request. Fourth thing, I got a regimen. Y'all already know my regimen. Let me tell you something. I take the guesswork out. My mornings are lit and super productive because I don't have to use my energy to think about what I have to do next. No, I don't have to guess that. I've taken the guesswork out because I've set a regimen. God knows what to expect from me, and so do other people. When I have a regimen and I make my regimen known, I don't have to worry about, explaining myself. I'm just going to bring it real basic. Explaining myself to somebody on why I didn't answer the phone at 6 o'clock in the morning. If you didn't follow the instructions to let me know that it's an emergency, why would I? That's my set aside time with God. I have a regimen for my morning. And because I have a regimen for my morning, not only does God know what to expect to me, not only do people know they'll get better from me because I've done my regimen, but I've strengthened my relationship with God. I've gotten deeper in that thing. That relationship that we have is like, it's isolated time that I've set aside. I have a regimen. And listen, let me tell you something. Your regimen includes other things too. and includes other things aside from your time with God. Listen, shower might be in your regimen, brushing your teeth and washing your face, your regimen. You have a regimen. There's a set course of things that you do that you just can't miss out on the day and throughout the morning, because your morning could be off. You already know that. Getting coffee may be a part of your regimen, but get you a regimen. You need a regimen. And if y'all need help with regimens, I need to go back over regimens again. Drop me something in the comments and let me know if that's what we need to talk about. But I don't have a problem doing it, because I'm telling you, implementing a regimen in my life has changed my life, my morning, and everybody else's morning that I encounter. No more grumpy Winnie, okay? No more. We done with that. So you got a reason, you got a resolve, you got a request, you got a regimen. And the fifth thing is you need a reset. You need a reset every morning. Some people like to say, oh, at the end of the day, I wind down and I just reset myself and I get ready, for the next morning. Mornings are the time where many of you may not know. If you study psychology and things like that, then maybe you do know. But mornings are one of the peak times in the day where most of your mind's energy is used. And the more you keep your mind at peace and at a calm state, the more you can reserve that energy, especially throughout the day, where you can avoid that time period that we've talked about before, where it's like a slump in your day, where it's like every single day around the same time, I get tired, So it helps you preserve that energy. I study the mind and all that good stuff. Anywho, you need a reset. You need a mechanism, a thought in your mind to know that, listen, today's a new day. And it's not like it was yesterday. It don't matter what I went through yesterday. It doesn't matter what I encountered. It don't matter what happened. Today is a new day. Today is a day for God to show his faithfulness to me again. Today is a day for God to bless me beyond measure. Today is a day for God to do amazing things through my life. Today is a day where God's going to use me. Today is a new day, and I've reset my mind. Oftentimes we experience replicated results that aren't desired because we haven't reset situations and encounters in our mind. We have in our mind, let's visit that for a second now. Something happened at work between you and your coworker, and that happened yesterday. Well, because you didn't get a reset this morning when you walked into work, you still harping on what happened yesterday with you and your coworker, when in fact, you should have gone ahead and let that be water under the bridge, because you've reset your mind. When you reset things, you make a declaration to everybody. You require everybody that's involved, people in your environment, people that are in your vibe, all of that, you require them to get into formation. And y'all, we have to have a reset, because when we don't have a reset, we handle people based on assumptions. We do. You can say you don't all you want to, but you do. Because the same way you thought your coworker was going to handle you a certain way because of what happened yesterday is the same way that's an assumption, and you're going to handle that person. When in fact, that person could have let that go. Listen, if we just have a reset in our minds, we will help people understand how to handle us. We will communicate better. We will have different results, better results in our lives. We just got to make up in our minds that, listen, my mornings have got to be different, and I want different results. I've made a commitment in these 30 days, and these 5 things, if I implement these in my morning, my day going to be all the way lit. It is. So I trust that those 5 things helped y'all. Talk back to me. I know it's not Talk Back Tuesday, it's Friday, but I'm asking y'all to talk back to me about it. How about that? Let me know if those 5 things helped you. Let me know if I need to go a little deeper. If I do, then that means we're just going to have to roll that over to Monday. Listen, it's so important, y'all, for us to make sure that we are setting ourselves up to be better. That's what this 30 days is about. Like, I need to be a better person. I need to understand that I'm valued. I need to understand that I'm worthy. Like God sees me worthy. I need to understand that I'm not a mistake, that I am loved. There are some things that I just need to understand. Well, it's 30 days. Next Wednesday is the end of the 30 days. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday going to be power pack, hard hit, and we getting it in. We're getting it in to close it out. And then I'm going to be, of course, continue to be the gatekeeper of your confidence to keep that thing going. There are some things that we have to do and we have to implement. And those 5 things, I guarantee you, are going to help your morning out. Well, hey, listen, I got to get out of here. I have definitely enjoyed my time with you this morning. I made up for it. I really did. I got to get out of here. Of course, I am going to pray for you. God, I want to thank you for this is the day you've made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. God, as we've made up our mind doing this 30-day commitment to be better, God, today flood our lives with understanding, God. Flood our lives with wisdom and revelation. God, as I share these 5 things that have made a pivotal moment in my life of transformation, God, help it be of benefit to your people, God, whereby they will be better, their lives will be better, their days will be better, and they'll get better results. God, my request today is that you strengthen every single person that's watching this video or listening on the radio, God, that you be bold and big and amazing in their lives like you are. And God, whatever their heart's desire is that aligns with your will, God, do it for them. That's my request today, God. And God, I know you hear my prayers and you answer my prayers. So God, in advance, I thank you. Thank you so very much on behalf of every single person, God, that received this prayer, for every single person that it applies to, God. Thank you so very much in advance for doing it, just like I requested. God, and it's in your son, Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Hey, listen, y'all are going to have an amazing, amazing day. I'm so excited to so excited to be a part of your day. Listen, regimen review is needed for current and new viewers. Okay, we'll talk about it. We will definitely talk about it. I got to get out of here. Amazing morning to everybody that I didn't call out. I of course saw you come on, but listen, when your girl is in the flow, gotta keep it going. Hey, listen, I gotta get out of here. Thank y'all so very much. I think I did tell y'all happy Good Friday. Okay, happy Good Friday to you. And then listen, for all of you who are in Charleston and the surrounding areas, come hang out with me at Truth and Fellowship Ministry on Sunday, 10 a.m. Easter service. It's gonna be lit. Yeah. It's going to be so good. Okay, it is. But listen, y'all have an amazing, amazing weekend. I'm so excited to see what God does through your lives and implement these 5 things, okay? I'll make a post today to document the 5 things so y'all can see it. And hey, listen, put this thing on replay. Go on and share me in these streets. I got to get out of here. Thank y'all so very much for allowing me to be a part of your day. As always, have an amazing, amazing day and much love.